Oh, wow, my voice cracked. Did you hear that?
Yeah, one.
My voice got high. Welcome to the Copy Chat. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Terry Schilling here with my good buddy, Dan Marzullo, and we're back with the Copy Corner. We were off a week, a little bit hectic scheduling around the Thanksgiving holiday. But again, we're back. We're ready to deliver you some value. And today's tip is all about the importance of social media captions. And so we're going to talk about some of our favorite tips to help you build a stronger following, get people to take action in your post, and just why you should really consider the context in writing good copy with social media captions. So we'll start off. I'll throw it to you, Dan. Share the listeners and viewers and our followers kind of what's your biggest thing with the importance of social media captions?
Yeah, Terry, my biggest thing is to focus on the visual aesthetics of your caption copy. If you follow some of the big growth marketers like Josh Fetcher from Banff Media and some of those guys, they're always running tests on what type of caption layout or copy sparks the most engagement on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. Yeah. And really, they always come back to say that making sure it's visually pleasing. So if you're putting out a long text post on LinkedIn, for example, avoid the kind of traditional chunky paragraphs that maybe you'd see in a blog post. Really break them out, the text line by line, so that it's mobile friendly, and that'll really spark a lot more engagement. They're showing way better rates doing that than if you don't do things like that. So keep it visually pleasing, mix it up, add some emojis, and do some different things that are going to really get people to notice and take the time to read that post and stop the infamous scroll. So, start there. And then after that, Terry, what else, what's your best advice moving forward from there?
Yeah, man, I love that because, obviously certain people on Instagram and LinkedIn who have a lot of followings can get away with one line and an emoji and get people to comment and like or click on an ad. But obviously for people beginning, you don't have that advantage. So a big term with social media captions is, it's really looking at microblogging right now. I know you have specific characters, but you really do have some length here to add some context to the video or image that you're posting on there. And it's really going to separate yourself, from other people who are just constantly posting on LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram. So my biggest thing is you definitely want to have line breaks. It's important there. You want to have a good, strong call to action as well, because social media captions, it can really help, lead traffic to your website, help people click on an offer, and ultimately just build a deeper relationship with your following. If you do that, more people are going to comment and like, and you're going to get more eyes on who you are as a brand, and ultimately it can lead to monetizing your business. So I think captions are definitely something you don't want to overlook with social media. And some recommendations I have when you're writing them is really, it adds context to the image or the video, and then you want to make sure that you add some personality into it to keep a consistent tone of voice, get people to know ultimately who you are. And then tell people to tag a friend, like tag somebody if they need to hear this, tag somebody you think will find this helpful, leave with a question at the end, have them comment. That really helps build engagement. The algorithms in Instagram and LinkedIn really like that. The more people who are commenting and liking, so that's super important. And then, ultimately have a killer first line. Think of it as a subject line, like your email. You have your image, and then go into, what is the topic of the post. Make sure that you get people to keep reading, and that will just build your following, and again, help monetize your business. So again, I know I'm kind of going on here, but that's just really, social media captions are really important. And, you don't want to just have one or two lines with some emojis and hashtags. Really bring some value and have people comment and start some conversations.
Yeah, that's awesome advice, Terry, for sure. And I think, kind of playing off of that, it's like, everybody puts so much effort into the videos and the images it creates. So don't neglect that copy. It's equally as important as part of the post to stand out.
Yeah, absolutely. People won't always click and watch the whole video, or they'll see like an attractive image and they might not think about reading. And that's why that first line is so big. And again, it adds a lot of context and can really add value and have deeper relationships with your followers, and also gain more followers too. Have some meaningful followers who aren't just people who are scrolling through and liking. You know, it could be clients, it could be more people, like-minded people. This is how Dan and I got together and met.
Yeah.
You know, keep writing captions and creating consistent content and having like-minded interest there. So don't overlook the social media captions. You know, a lot of good valuable tips in here. Definitely comment too any other tips that you guys have for social media captions, what's working for you as well. Anything else, Dan, to ask the listeners here?
Yeah, I just want to know, what type of post has been your highest engaging post? Was it something you did with the copy? Was it the content itself? Like, let us know what you've done that you were blown away to see really good engagement and interaction from your audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of the Copy Corner here with Terry and Dan, or Dan and Terry, however you like to call it. But we're really thankful for you guys listening. We'll be, dropping this video soon, and tune in next week. Keep loving what you do, pursue it with passion, and we'll see you guys soon.